Netflix 10 movies. Here's the 3 worth watching right now. It's Easter weekend, and there are plenty of great new movies to add to your basket. But with so much to watch across the best streaming services, figuring out which movies are actually worth the hype can quickly become a headache. You could check out Netflix's top 10 list of most watched movies, but inevitably, there's bound to be a few duds among the ones everyone's buzzing about. Take Lucy in the number 8 spot, for instance, a cheesy Scarlett Johansson-led thriller that I saw in theaters way back when and marveled at how anyone managed to make sci-fi that boring. With that in mind, we regularly come through the streamer's top 10 list to highlight the 3 best movies that deserve a spot on your watch list. Leading the pack this week is a heartfelt romantic drama, an overlooked Angelina Jolie-led rom-com, and one of the best buddy comedies in years. None of these picks jumping out at you? You can find even more streaming recommendations in our guide to everything new on Netflix this month. So, without further ado, let's dive into the 3 must-watch movies in Netflix's top 10. I went into Netflix's new romantic drama, The Life List, with low expectations, but it's easily one of my favorites from the streamer so far this year. If you are a sucker for a good tearjerker, this is definitely one to add to your watch list. Adapted from the best-selling novel by Laurie Nelson Spielman, The Life List stars Carry On and Purple Hearts actress Sophia Carson as Alex Rose, a once aspiring teacher now stuck in a serious rut. Between an unfulfilling job at her mother's, Connie Britton, marketing company and a long-term relationship that's going nowhere, she's clearly not happy with the life she's settled for. However, when her mom passes away from cancer, Alex faces an unusual challenge to get her inheritance that turns out to be just the kick in the pants she needs. She's sent on a quest to check off all the items on her childhood bucket list, from teaching at a woman's shelter to performing at an open mic night. Along for the ride is the executor of her mother's estate, Brad, Kyle Allen, and it's not long before sparks fly between the two. Each time Alex completes a goal, she receives a new tape recorded by her mother, inspiring her to embrace life in ways she never expected. Life or Something Like It surprised everyone this week by shooting to the top of Netflix's top 10 list, and it's currently in the number 2 spot. This rom-com, led by Angelina Jolie, seems to be finally finding its audience on streaming 23 years after flopping at the box office. Jolie stars as Lainey Kerrigan, a Seattle-based reporter whose world is turned upside down when a street prophet, Tony Shelhaub, delivers a chilling prediction. Not only is she squandering her life, but she has just 7 days left to live. She initially brushes it off as crazy talk, but when his other predictions start coming true, she begins to worry that these really could be her final days. Determined to reevaluate her priorities and live more meaningfully, she starts reconsidering her career, her romance with star baseball player Cal Cooper, Christian Kane, and the life she's built chasing success. But when a dream job offer in New York threatens to pull her back into her old ways, she'll have to choose between chasing ambition and embracing her new authentic life. Keke Palmer and SEA's buddy comedy, One of Them Days, is staying strong in Netflix's top 10 since arriving on the streamer at the beginning of the month, and it's clear to see why. The duo play off each other with an infectious comedic energy, and as wild as their money-grubbing escapades get, the bond between them feels genuine, making for a surprisingly heartfelt watch. We all have messy friends, and One of Them Days follows 2 of the messiest. Down on their luck pals Droogs, Palmer, and Alyssa, SCA, as they scramble to get their rent money back after Alyssa's boyfriend Kishon, Joshua Neal, blows it all. Their landlord gives them an ultimatum: fork over the $1,500 they owe him by 6 p.m. or they're out on the streets. Chaos ensues as they struggle to get a payday loan, despite hilarious warnings from Cat Williams' Lucky, accidentally piss off a gang leader, and stop at nothing to turn their fortunes around. It's rare to see an R-rated comedy blow up among critics, but One of Them Days holds a 94% critics rating along with a 90% score on the Popcornometer, indicating that most viewers found it worth watching for a good laugh.